Hey guys, hope you're having a good Tuesday. It is week 2 of the big coronavirus craziness, and um, I'm missing you guys. I really am missing you guys. Missing being able to talk in person with you and not having to record myself because this is not my favorite thing in the world, but anyway, I'm glad I have the ability to at least talk to you. And anyway, I just wanted to give an update, kind of a midweek check in, and kind of let you know some things that are going on, or kind of where we need to go. So let's see here. Of course, as many of you know, the governor has mandated that kind of restricted our goings-ons. We're not supposed to socially gather without outside of immediate family and our household, unless it's just to go to the store or whatever and stuff. And we're supposed to continue to do the social distancing. But so, with that being said, I just wanted to kind of encourage us to utilize the tools that we do have. Once again, we have a Face Group members page, and so if you're not a part of that, if you're on Facebook and you're not a member, then just let me know or something, and we'll get you an invite and get you on there. If you're not even on Facebook, I get it. I am not a big social media person myself, but in times like these, I think it's actually fairly helpful to have, at least to have the option. And that being said, also too, don't be afraid to post on the Facebook page, and even in the, it's more public, but in the YouTube, like where this video is, there's a comment section. You can make comments there if you want, but really the Facebook page is where I would direct you, because it is a members page. It's a private group, and so only members can respond and all that. So I just encourage you, to be able to share your thoughts, share things, struggles you're going through, or things you need prayer for, or just what God's teaching you through this. I think it would be great just to share that with the body, and then again, also not only post something, but for people, feel free to respond, reply, kind of get a conversation going there. And that's not the same as what we had, for sure, but it is what we have, and it is something. So I think that we should definitely push into that. So, beings that we've been restricted down to nothing, and pretty much any kind of interaction we want to have has to be through a screen. I just want to encourage community groups. If you find a way to be able to still keep in contact, I know there's all kinds of platforms there to be able to do that. I know our community group is going to get together tonight on Zoom. Many of you have probably excuse me. Many of you probably heard of Zoom, and by now it's becoming quite popular for larger groups, 10, 20 people being able to meet up together. And in a kind of it's kind of funny. It's like you have this almost Brady Bunch. You remember Brady Bunch, where all of the squares, all around you, everyone's looking at each other. That's kind of what you feel like on Zoom, but it actually works pretty well in getting together and just chatting together and stuff. So we're going to try that tonight. So other groups, if you want to, utilize that, or there's other ways to do that as well. In this, and because we're relying so much on technology, and I know that not every one of us is technologically, adept. some of us are quite actually technologically challenged even. So this is just a good opportunity to be able to help those, you know, if you have people like that you know aren't connected, maybe give them a call and, hey, is there anything I can help walk you through in trying to get connected. One thing that we tried to make a little easier, I sent a note out the other day, was that these videos that I'm doing, like these check-ins and stuff, plus the Sunday sermons, I have a new video section on the website at LebanonCBC.org. So if you don't want to do anything else and you at least have an internet connection and can get on the web, you can at least see these. You can at least see me, I guess, in these videos on there. So anyway, yeah. So help check those, or help those again that are just technologically challenged, maybe that could use some, that just they want to be a part but they don't know how. So you young ones might be able to utilize your expertise of technology and help some of the older generation that is struggling more. And also too, along with that, maybe you're a person who's like, I don't want any of this. Well, it might be okay to try new things. Maybe this is an opportunity to expand and do something different, and again, because it's going to be a little while yet. I mean, it's going to be I don't know how long, but it's not like a few more days and we'll be done with this. I mean, it's going to be, we might as well settle in and figure out how to do this. So if you are just hesitant of starting something new, YouTube can be your friend. You can, if you don't know how to do something, you could just go in there and type in, how do I join a Zoom meeting? And probably a million videos to show you how to do that. I always think it's funny. I think it was when I first heard Jesse say, he checked out YouTube University. I've always thought that was pretty funny, because really it is. You can learn about anything you need to do on YouTube. Another thing that we're trying to do in communication-wise is we're working on a new email directory program. The way we were doing for mass emailing wasn't working right, and so we kind of scrapped that, and we're just trying to build that up. And so in a lot of things, this has shown us where we have holes to patch and systems to build. And so we're just doing that. So be patient with us as we continue to work out the kinks in that. So last Sunday was kind of our first real Sunday of doing a full message and having some worship songs lined out, and kind of trying to bring everyone together at 10:30 for the message. And actually it went pretty well, I thought. I don't know how your experience was exactly. I got a lot of good feedback from it, so at least what I've heard has been good. So I know lots of churches are doing things differently, and maybe you're seeing something another church is doing. You're like, well, why aren't we doing it that way? Well, it could be my own ignorance. It could be the fact that this is just the way I feel is getting the most exposure to our people. But anyway, there's no right or wrong way to do this. I guarantee you, we're all making this up as we go. So anyway, but it did seem like it went well. Obviously, if something went sideways for you on it, please let me know, and we can see if there's something different we can do, or trust me, I am totally open to ideas and everything. We're trying to figure out the best way to do this. So anyway, it went well, and so as of right now, I'm kind of planning on doing the same this coming week. And I do encourage you that, so the way I did it was for the YouTube videos to be a premiere, and it's going to, launch at 10:30. And, there's the worship songs. You can do them ahead of time. We actually, as a family, kind of did them afterward, and we're trying to figure that out. And you and your family can do whatever is works the best for you, for sure. But we're planning on doing the same. I did want to say good thank you and a good job. I was been concerned on how the giving was going to be and the church finances and all that, and you guys came through. I mean, over the weekends giving was fantastic, and kept us right where we need to be. And so thank you for that, and for your faithfulness to continue to give even though things are all on its head. You really that really did my heart a lot of good. So I just want to say thank you for that. The big question that's on a lot of pastors' mind right now, it's on my mind, I'm sure it's probably even on your mind, is what about Easter? What does this look like? I mean, it's one thing for just a regular Sunday, but Easter? I'm trying to figure that out. I'll say that. I'm trying to think it through, pray it through, see what God wants us to do there, if there's anything different than what we've been doing, or how that's going to look. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know, but stay tuned. I am trying to think it through, and maybe even a Friday night something for a Good Friday service of some. I don't know. I'm brainstorming in my own head on that. And again, if you got any ideas, thoughts, I'm more than happy to entertain them, because there is no roadmap here, and I know a lot of other pastors are kind of thinking the same thing, like how does this look? So we're all treading water together on that, and I know I'm treading water tech wise. Like I said, I'm a lot of ways out of my depth, so just kind of muddling through and trying to be as faithful to the Lord as we can through it. So stay tuned for things about Easter. Something else here. So just to let you know, the pastors of Lebanon have met. We met today, actually earlier this right before noon, I think, and had a nice little meeting about what does it look like for us to serve our community during this time, and brainstorm some ideas there. And so kind of stay tuned for that as well. We're trying to work on some things. It's excuse me, it's hard because the options are limited due to the isolation and what we can do to with contact and all that. So I think there are some opportunities there, but they just need to be fleshed out a little bit more. So only thing else I want to bring up is just keep communicating with each other, especially the older ones amongst us that again are going to have limited access to technology and things. If you're one who's been gifted to be able to talk on the phone, this is a time for you to use your gifting. If God has put on your heart to just some people, just call them. You don't have to wait to get permission. Just go through the attenders list maybe and just say, I know this person, they're on my heart. I want to give them a call, check in on them. We need to check in on each other, make sure everything's going well, that everyone has everything that they need. If you do need anything, if you're out there and you need help, and you need some assistance of some sort, don't hesitate to let us know. You can call the church, you can post it on the members page of Facebook or whatever. We have a fantastic, one thing I love about our body is that we have people who want to help. We have people who are they're just waiting for that opportunity. And so it's not It's not an imposition. I know a lot of people feel like, oh, I don't want to ask for help because it's an imposition on people, or I don't want to appear weak, or I don't want to, whatever. This is not time for any of that. It's not an imposition. It's an honor. It's an honor to serve. So if you're in that position where you do need some help, let us help. Let us serve you. So again, call the church, put it on the Facebook page, somehow get it out there, and we'll make sure that gets met. Well, that's about it. Let's keep the conversation going. Just keep connected as best we can, and learn how to do some new things. Moms, I hope you don't go crazy with your kids, and we will stay in touch online on Facebook, and if nothing else, I will see you on YouTube on Sunday. All right. See you later, guys. Love you. Bye.